and we're going to move over to news of the day. And I don't know if any of you have really been paying attention on this day. Today is a designated day off in the NFL. So we've talked about Jackson Dart, but there's some big news, and it's bad news, especially when your quarterback's having problems. Colton Miller's supposed high ankle sprain has been diagnosed as a hairline fracture. He's going to be out till week 9. And what that means a few other things. So let's start off with Colton Miller first. He's going to be out to week 9, and barring any unforeseen problems, he should be back ready to play with about 2 months remaining in the season, unless there's some sort of setback or unforeseen problem with the healing of this. The problem with this is, he's going to be off of it. He's probably going to get out. He's a 6'8" man. He's 300 plus pounds. He's probably going to get out of shape just resting that foot, because they just recommend rest for it. So, we want him back in shape, and it's going to these guys usually need 2 to 3 weeks to get back in football shape. So that could be a disaster there when you're trying to get your guy back. And perhaps we've got some wins on the table by then, more wins. Corresponding moves for the Raiders. They brought a tight end, signed a tight end, Carter Runyon, who's been with the Raiders before. He's been brought back. And then they promoted a guy from the practice squad. He's a tackle, Leroy Watson IV, who is 6'4", 311 pounds. I'm going to root for everybody, but I think that Leroy Watson may be more of a project. I hope you guys don't hear the dog out there barking. My Corso is right down here on the floor. That might be the bulldog outside. I'm sorry. But Leroy Watson at 6'4", 311 pounds. It said he played at a community college before Texas San Antonio. I think he might be behind some other placers like Theron Munford and some others. So it looks like Stone Forsyth and Thayer Munford, and then one of our third round picks, Charles Grant, are going to be fighting for that position. Charles Grant is from William and Mary, a small school. He's more of a project. He's raw. He has great athleticism, and he shows a great knack to get his body in position to make blocks. They just don't know if he's ready to take on live bullets in NFL level pass pro at the moment. So Stone Forsyth, who is the number 1 person that they think is going to fit in for this position, he's got experience. He's got to knock the rust off, and it's that next man up mentality. And Thayer Munford's going to, we've got a lot of experience with Thayer Munford from Ohio State. We just hope that Thayer can go from right tackle, where he was mediocre, to left tackle on the blind side and be better than mediocre. So it doesn't look good for the Raiders at offensive, replacing Colton Miller, but it is what it is. We need next man up. And like I say, coaches got to coach, and look right at the camera and say, coach him up, coach. Got to coach these guys up and get them ready.